right, let's look at this graph and see if we can determine some things. Just by looking at this, I know, let's see here, this is -1, -2, -3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to write that down. 7, 8, 9. And over here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I want to first think about the domain of the f function. The f function starts here at -8 and goes all the way to +7. So the domain of this f function goes from -8 to +7. All right, let's think about the domain of the g function. This is the g function. It goes from -7 all the way over here to 8. So now I want to think of the domain of f times g and f divided by g. Well, if it was addition, I would just say it has to be where they both cross. And that's the same thing for multiplication. G doesn't start until -7, and both of them end here at 7, so the domain would be -7 to 7. Same thing would happen for divide, except for divide, I may have to tweak it. I have to look at the g function, and when g is on the bottom, I don't want there to be a 0 on the bottom. So I have to look at the g function and see where the g function hits 0. The g function hits 0 right here, and the g function hits 0 right here. So this means at -3 and +5, I cannot have a function. So it's going to go from -7 all the way to -3, skip over -3, and go all the way to 5, skip over 5, and go to 7. And 7 is fine, so I'm going to put a bracket. All the other numbers are not fine, because that's where g is on the bottom of the fraction. All right, let's think about the composition function now. So I want to find g of f of -7. So I'm going to find f of -7. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is the f function at -7? Here's the f function. It's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this now becomes a 6, and I'm actually finding g of 6. So now I'm going to go over to 6 and find g, and g is the dashed line, so it goes down and it's -2. Let's do another one here. I want to find f of g of 3. So I have to find g of 3 first. So let's go over to 3 and figure out what the g function is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is now 4. Now I'm trying to find f of 4. So I'm going to go over to 1, 2, 3, 4, and go up to the f function. 5. Okay, let's find f of 1. So I'm going to find f of 1, and then find the domain of that one. So f of 1 is 2, and f at 2 is 4. Let's find f of g of 0. So I got to find g at 0 first. G at 0 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And f at 6 is 3.